Welcome back to Let's Play Icewind Dale.
My
Off screen
pleasure.
I went and rested. But let's go. How does some preparation sound? It's not like Pucklin's over here. Oh, he's got cats! And chicken.
I'm here.
And wolf.
Yeah.
Want a lion?
Okay.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't mean for her to poison her weapon there. It's gonna wear off too soon. Sorry, just got another casting.
Manus potentis paro.
I suppose I got some time to kill.
Hey, you need me? Yes! Something wrong?
Baccio, baccio,
Let's roll.
I'm here. My pleasure.
Greetings, child of Ilmater. How are you today?
I should have moved them all up here. Let's imagine they're all up here. And let's say, considering he has the most kills. Drop the act, Pocolin. I'm sick of these charades. I've been hacking through enemies for days, weeks, just to get out of these damned mountains. I'm not about to let a crazed man in a bloody Ilmatari high priest robe stand in my way.
I'm sorry, but war and charades are the only two games I know how to play. If they are not to your liking, I'm afraid you'll be ill-equipped to play the game that's about to begin.
Probably Aaliyah chiming in
After
there.
centuries of Ixanamai's laboriously worded speeches and delusions of grandeur, it is a welcome change to hear such succinct threats from an enemy. Thank you for disposing of her, by the way. Her speeches were quite tiresome, and she suffered her defeats so poorly.
Probably Ariel saying this one.
The only thing really standing in the way of my conquering this territory was Ixanamai. When you killed her, you removed the largest obstacle in my campaign. As you probably already know, my arrival in this world was a result of conflict with my ancient adversary. I was exiled from my home plane when my vendetta with Ixanamai got, as my superiors said, out of control. As soon as I arrived in this world, I knew that Ixanamai would follow. After all, what's a few thousand years and a billion miles between old friends? I sought out a base of operations from which I could start a military force. In the process of doing so, I heard something calling to me from a distant glacier. It was this, Gren Shiniban. It's an artifact so old that it makes me seem young. A crystal shard with magical powers of such magnitude that Kaldahar's Heartstone gem looks like a child's toy.
Believe that's related to the Icewind Dale trilogy, like Wolfgar and all those other guys, and of course, the Drow.
Just having it in my possession caused the monstrous creatures of this land to leave their ancient homes and seek me out. Its other powers are too numerous to mention. Despite the fact that the shard has a somewhat overbearing personality, our plans seem to coincide. As for my lieutenants, they were easy enough to find. All of them were eager to join my cause, except for poor naive Brother Padium. The guise of an Ilmatarian revered brother was perfect for traveling and gathering information in Icewind Dale. The form was easy enough to assume. The information inside of Padium's head allowed me to flesh out the role. Everything was going well, until that annoying Arundel and your good friend, the late Hrothgar, decided to investigate Exonomai's poorly veiled activities in Dragon's Eye. If that idiot had been a little more clandestine in her business, no one would have suspected. To stall Exonomai and seal off Icewind Dale, I used Grunshinaban to freeze the passes, but not quickly enough to prevent Hrothgar's band from starting their expedition. I had Craig Frostbeard and his giants cause the avalanche that crushed Hrothgar, Acalia, and those other fools. After that, I didn't really care what you were doing, until you seized the Heartstone gem from Exonomai. I thought that Arundel would be the only person capable of using it. When I killed him, I thought the threat was ended. I certainly didn't expect you to take the gem to Laurel in the Severed Hand. Very clever. Unfortunately, your actions since that event have been inconsequential. During your extended bloody trek through Upper Dawns, Worm's Tooth, and Lower Dawns, I was building up forces elsewhere, outside of East Haven to be specific. So you see, the destruction of my forces here simply prevents me from having reserve troops during my conquest of the Dale. It's a good thing you can't see East Haven now. It would probably break you to see how easy it is to crush houses and cause temples to explode. Everything you've done is pointless. I am the beginning and the end of this story. I, and only I, will determine how it plays out. Goodbye.
You want me?
It's time
I'm here.
to die.
I'm here.
It is long overdue.
Yeah?
Are you ready for me? Ready.
This is long overdue.
In the heat of the battle, the twisted priest of Ilmater stumbled, gripping his chest as if mortally stricken. A faint glow began to emanate from the crystal that hung round his neck. Suddenly, the entire cave was engulfed in an explosion of blinding light. When the light finally died, the party discovered that they were no longer within the dark passages of Dorn's Deep. As they struggled to regain their bearings, they realized that they had been returned to the town of East Haven. But this was not the sleepy fishing village they had left so long ago. Enchantment had fallen over the town, encasing what remained of the shattered homes and buildings in a prison of solid ice. At the center of the destruction, upon the very spot where the Temple of Tempus once stood, rose a massive tower of crystal.
Yeah.
My spear line's attacking the bronze, or he went to attack the bronze sentry. To use our buffs while we got him to take care of these cyclops that are now overrunning the town.
You would do well to fear a woman's wrath.
Me?
You want me? You want a taste of this? Yes.
Who are you? What are you? Wait, you're the guy. You. Thank the gods you've returned. I don't know what happened, but the giants came out of nowhere. And the ice just rose from the earth. And the villagers, the giants, heard them up and they took them to a camp. They tore timbers out of the buildings and used them as a stockade in the southwest corner of town. On the island. I don't know if they're okay. You have to free the villagers. Everard's among them, and he may know a way into the tower. I saw the giants drag him into the tower, then return him to the camp. I don't even know if he was breathing. There's one more thing I can do. That blade you brought me so long ago, it's healed. Simply fell asleep on the table beside me one night, and in a dream it melted together again. When I awoke, it was restored. I want you to use it. Use it to defend East Haven from these monsters. Thank you. Please be careful. That tower, there's something evil within it. I can feel the hate from here. It's like waves streaming off the tower.
Ready and willing.
Look at this. Restored blade of that. Plus 5 hit points within a dragon's flight of Lac Dinashare. Plus 5 within a black. Yeah. This is a pretty good. It's a pretty good item. It's a pretty good one. In fact, it's gonna replace this one. You're gonna lose a point of armor, but that's okay. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. Can hit all creatures that require a magical weapon to hit.
Very well.
It's not a high enough plus though.
Bring it on!
Are you ready for me?
In fact, both his weapons can hit the final boss. They're both plus 4.
Time to turn this one down to size.
Show me a target and I'll smash it.
Half the loot is mine.
His weapon can.
Now,
He's gonna be on spell duty when you fight the final boss.
Half the loot is mine.
You want me? Very well.
Mommy, I'm scared. Are the giants gonna kill us?
I'm off.
Quimby. I completely forget what. Please, I don't want to die. Not here. Not like this. You've got to do something. Ask Everard. Yes, that's it. I don't know what to do.
You. Who are you? I am Everard. I was the priest of Tempus. The temple is the one that has become that infernal ice tower. Yes, I was brought into the tower by the giants. They sought to break me, force me to break the glyphs. Jared's stone. It is a portal to the hells. If they open it, then we are all damned. Pokelin, his armies will number all the souls of hell. Faerun will be destroyed. Let me show you the sign. The ice gives way beneath a symbol. Crossed hands, blood upon the wrists. With it, you should be able to open the tower. I will follow later, if I can.
Ready. I see.
It's all going down. It's all going down. Is Damien there? Hang on. Better stay clear of my tavern. Is Damien there? Where's my boy Damien? There he is.
Whatever we have to do, it'll keep till morning. Let's rest.
I'm scared. Please don't let the big monsters eat me.
Yeah, right.
What do you
Trying to
want?
have someone
Leave it
else
to
say
me.
something nice to him.
Once in a while.
Okay, that's it.
I'm here.
I'm tired of
Yes.
trotting
Running
around
around like a damn mule. Let's find an inn and some warm beds.
okay, that's it. I gotta sleep.
There shall be no sleep.
We
Thank
should
you
rest soon.
for watching,
I'm dying to get out of these clothes.
and I'll see you in the next episode.